Begin kneeling at the back of your mat. Inhale as you bring your arms back and your sternum raises, and exhale into child's pose. Move right into plank, drop down to a forearm plank, lift back into high plank and push back into downward dog. Again, inhale, pull the arms back, and exhale into child's. Move into plank, lower to your forearms, and lift back up and push back into downward dog. Again, arms pull back, inhale, and exhale into child's. Move into high plank, down to forearm plank and back into downward dog. Again, inhale, sternum raises, exhale into child's. Move into plank, lower down and back up, and push back into downward dog. Last one, inhale, and exhale, release. Push up into plank, lower into your forearm plank, push back into downward dog, and roll right into upward facing dog. Tuck the toes back into downward dog. Now walk the feet in place, warming up the calves. And move into child's pose. Allow the knees to widen a little bit for less strain on the lower back. Now stretch the left side body by allowing the left hip to fall to the left side of your mat and your arms reach to the right. Now to the other side. Right hip falls, arm reaches to the left of the mat. Breathe into this stretch. Now come back to center. Now push back into downward dog. Bend the right knee, reach it high into the sky and bring it forward into a low lunge. Gently push on the right knee for a stretch in the inner thigh and hip flexor. Now swing the left foot behind you. The right foot stretches to the top of your mat, keeping it as pointed as possible. Now twist back into a half split. Now step back into plank, push back into downward dog, and lift the left leg. Pull it through to the top of your mat into a low lunge. Push out the left knee and open the hip. Now twist forward and stretch the inner thigh. Now twist back into half split. Now step right back into plank, bend the knees and hop into cross legs and right into boat pose. Continue this core warm-up by using your core strength to hop right back into plank. Again, bend the knees and hop into your cross legs and right into boat. Again, cross the legs and hop back into plank. Now bend the knees and cross the legs and into boat. Once more, cross the legs, hop into plank. Bend the knees, cross the legs, back into boat. Now cross the legs into plank and transition into puppy pose. Coming a little closer to the top of your mat, allow the sternum to fall, legs stay hip width apart, fingers interlock above your head. Now bring the knees in a little closer together as you stretch the right leg. Heel presses away, feeling the lengthening of your body. Now to the other side. Left leg straightens, heel pushes away. Now come back to puppy for one more breath. Now come up, bringing in the right knee into pigeon. Keep the body raised and begin to slowly roll the head left, pressing the shoulders down. Now roll the head right. Now move to pigeon on the other side. Again, roll the head left. And roll the head right. Now move back into plank. Bend the knees, hop and cross the legs, and slowly roll down to your mat, feeling each vertebrae touch the mat. Now place the feet to the mat and lift the hips up into bridge pose, fingers interlocked, feet hip width apart, shoulder blades pinch together, sternum raises. Breathe deeply. Now gently widen the knees apart. Release the fingers and lower the hips back down into reclining butterfly pose. Keep your feet touching. You can place the back of your hands on the inner thighs, or place them on your stomach or behind your head, wherever is most comfortable. Now bring the knees, roll up to your feet and right back into plow pose. You can keep the feet high in the sky, or allow the feet to touch the mat behind you, or hover your straight legs over your head for core control. Now gently release, focusing on your abdominal muscles as you release the legs down and make your way into corpse pose. Feet stay as wide as the mat, palms face the sky. Take in deep breaths and close your eyes. Take this time to focus on all you wish to manifest. Express as many things as you wish to manifest by beginning your manifestation with, I will manifest. Now gently wake up the body by bringing the knees in. Allow them to fall right, then left, again right, and left, and roll up to a cross-legged seated position. Place your hands to your heart and thank the universe for allowing your manifestations to come to fruition. Reach the hands overhead, palms come together and down to your heart. Namaste.